So today I'm going to speak about the importance of children's play. Brick by brick, 6-year-old Alice is building a magical kingdom, imagining fairy tale turrets and fire-breathing dragons with witches and gallant heroes. She is creating an enchanting world. Although she is unaware of it, this fantasy is helping her take her first steps towards her capacity for creativity, and so it will have important repercussions in her adult life. Minutes later, Alice has abandoned the kingdom in favor of flying schools with her younger brother. When she bosses him around as his teacher, she is practicing how to regulate her emotions for pretense. Later on, when they tire of this and settle down with a board game, she is learning about need to follow rules and take turns with a partner. Playing all this, its rich variety is one of the highest achievements of the human species, says Dr. David Whitebread from the Faculty of Education at the University of Cambridge, UK. It underpins how we develop as intellectual, problem-solving adults and is crucial to our success as a highly adaptable species. Recognizing the importance of play is not new. Over 2 millennia ago, the Greek philosopher Plato extolled its virtues as a means of developing skills for adult life, and ideas about play-based learning have been developed in science since the 19th century. But we live in changing times, and Whitbread is mindful of the worldwide decline in play, pointing out that over half the people in the world now live in cities. The opportunities for free play, which I experience almost every day of my childhood, are becoming increasingly scarce. He said, outdoor plays curtail their perceptions of risk to do with traffic, as well as parents' increased wish to protect their children from being the victim of crime, and by the emphasis on earlier is better, which is leading to greater competition in academic learning and schools. International bodies like the United Nations and the European Union have begun to develop policies concerning children's right to play and to consider implications for leisure facilities and educational programs. But what they often lack is the evidence to base policies on. The type of play we are interested in is chill, innocent, that spontaneous and predictable. But as soon as you ask a 5-year-old to play, then you ask the researcher have any preference, explains Dr. Sarah Berkeley. And we want to know what the long-term impact of play is. It's a real challenge. Dr. Jenny Gibson agrees, pointing out that although some of the steps in the puzzle of how and why play is important have been located, there is very little data on the impact it has on the child's later life. Now, thanks to universities' new Center for Research on Play and Education, Development and Learning, or we call it PUDAL, what Greg Baker Gibson and a team of researchers help to provide evidence on the role played by play in how a child develops. Strong possibility is that play supports the early development of children's self-control, explains Baker. This is our ability to develop awareness of our own thinking process. It influences how effectively we go about undertaking challenging activities. In a study carried out by Becker with toddlers and young preschoolers, she found that children with greater self-control solve problems more quickly when exploring an unfamiliar setup requiring scientific reasoning. This sort of evidence makes us think that giving children a chance to play will make them more successful problem solvers in the long run. If playful experiences to facilitate this aspect of development, said the researchers, it could be extremely significant for educational practices because the ability to self-regulate has been shown to be a key predictor of academic performance. Gibson adds, playful behavior is also an important indicator of healthy social and emotional development. In my previous research, I investigated how observing children at play can give us important clues support their well-being and can be useful in diagnosis of neurodevelopmental disorders like autism. Whiteboard's recent research has involved developing a play-based approach to supporting children's life. Many primary school children find writing difficult, but we showed in a previous study that a playful stimulus was far more effective than an instructional one. Children wrote longer and better structured stories when they first played with dolls representing characters in the story. In the later study, children first created the story with Lego, with similar results. Many teachers commented that they had always previously had children saying they didn't know what to write about. With the Lego building, however, not a single child said this through the whole year of the project. Whitebird, who directs the trained as a primary school teacher in the early 1970s, when, as he describes, the teaching of young children was largely a quite backward. I'm troubled by any serious intellectual Jupiter controversy. Now the landscape is very different, with hotly debated topics such as school starting age. Somehow, the importance of play has been lost in recent decades. It's regarded as something trivial or even as something negative that contrasts with the world. Let's not lose sight of its benefits and the fundamental contributions it makes to human achievements in the art, science, and technology. Let's make sure children have a rich diet of play experiences.